College campuses are always bustling with life. Today, the hallways of the student center were filled with the sounds of laughter and footsteps. Students huddled in small groups, chatting or looking at their cell phones. As they made their way to their destinations, on an old bulletin board on one side of the hallway, various notices were pinned up, including a poster that read, "Recruiting new members for the History Club." James stood in front of the bulletin board, holding a book of classical literature and carefully reading the notice. Ancient Civilization Virtual City Digital Project. Interesting. At that moment, Olivia walked across the hall, engrossed in her phone screen, checking her messages. Is this week's assignment done? Let's see. The two bumped into each other in the middle of the hallway, unaware of each other. Oh, what are you doing? Olivia's phone fell out of her hand and the screen flickered. James reflexively reached out and caught the phone. Why don't you watch where you're going? Olivia tilted her head and gave him a look. What? You were in the middle of the road. James was silent for a moment, surprised, then shrugged. I was so busy reading the notice that I didn't look around. But we didn't look at each other, so it's both of our fault. Olivia narrowed her eyes and looked at the bulletin board. I don't get it. If you stand in the middle while reading the board, you're blocking everyone's way. There are some interesting clubs here, so I'm sorry for stopping in the middle. Are you a member of any of them? I'm not interested in such things. I'm an art major, so I don't have time for anything but my art. I guess you didn't realize that every activity influences art. James laughed lightly at Olivia's moody behavior. It's important to know the history that preceded art. If you look at ancient Egypt, hieroglyphics weren't just letters, they were works of art in themselves. The characters carved into sculptures and architecture were more than just messages. They were the beliefs and lives of the people of that time. Olivia smiles at James's unfamiliar reaction. Furthermore, when we come to medieval Europe, we develop fonts and decorations by referring to ancient Greek and Roman font designs. Patterns and sculptures in artworks can also be applied, or traced back to ancient scripts. As an art student, I think it's beneficial to have a wide range of interests and activities to build an artistic world.